Yes, Shivam, why you want to become officer in CAPF?
Sir, after graduation, I prepared for joining the police forces. So for joining police forces, the reasons are that I have been in society and seeing police officers playing various roles and contributing to the society. So it inspired me. Apart from it, I have respect for deep respect for khaki uniform. And so police forces provide me an opportunity to contribute back to the society what I have learned.
Okay,
So
good.
these are the reasons.
Okay. You are a computer science engineering graduate. What kind of job you are doing and for last how many years?
Sir, after graduation, I did not opt for placements. I started preparing for civil services exam and CAPF exam. So meanwhile, in 2022, I started a coaching with my friends, teaching students from class 8 till class 12. And I've been playing a role of mathematics teacher in that coaching, sir.
Okay, good. There is known as upskilling program in computer science. What do you understand by upskilling program?
Sir, upskilling program is basically upgrading the skills of the existing manpower and making them more employable human resource. For
Okay.
example,
Okay. Carry on.
for example, sir, the existing human resource are lacking in programs that are efficient for training in artificial intelligence and machine learning. So this is one of the example. And for people which are doing triple C certificate, making them more employable by teaching them basic programming languages is an example of upskilling programs.
We have heard that there is cloud computing, software development, cyber security, and these skills can be upgraded. So, did you upgrade yourself or otherwise?
Yes, sir. I have been keep upgrading myself. I'm basically doing in the areas of robotics, sir. I have implemented uh, how we can implement artificial intelligence and machine learning in a robotic arm.
Okay. In the here I am in USA. Here in Los Angeles, robots are being used for delivery of food items.
Yes, sir.
Is it possible in our country in near future?
Sir, it is possible in our country, and in near future we will be able to do that because, sir, the pace at which we have been digitalizing the map of our streets is advanced, and small startups are coming up, so they can pool the data and make a viable path for that. But at the same time, sir, we need to ensure that there is a equal distribution. So I mean, there should not be skewed development.
Okay.
If food delivery is in Delhi, then it should also be there in far-flung areas of the country.
Even the police here is using robots. Whenever there is shooting incident, police directly doesn't enter into the hall to nab the culprits or the persons who are firing. They send robots in advance. So how it can be used in the police if you join the CAPF?
So, firstly, whenever there is an issue regarding law and order in riot control, we can use drones to identify the people who are directly involved. Secondly, we can use drones to deploy those sprays like tear gas or something to disperse the crowd, sir. This can be one way. Secondly, we can use robots, especially drones, to supply food items and the relief packages in case of disaster management. We can use robots who can scan the faces. For example, we are using DG Yatra at the airport, sir, to identify the people and make the traveling seamless, sir.
Okay, okay. Good. You have given 4 attempts for civil services and 2 for CAPF. So, how many more attempts you have left for civil services?
Sir, for civil services, currently I have 2 attempts from general category and 3 attempts from non-creamy layer OBC if I will be eligible at that time.
Okay, okay. So supposing you get both the jobs simultaneously, CAPF, Assistant Commandant, and Civil Service.
Yes, sir.
How will you go about this conflict? Which will you choose?
Sir, I have deep respect for both the services, sir. Both the services are contributing in a unique way to the country. So, but at the same time, my dream was to join the police forces and especially Indian Police Service, sir. Sir, I will go for Indian Police Service.
Okay. Okay. Where is the Academy of Indian Police Service where the IPS are trained?
So they are trained in Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel National Police Academy in Hyderabad.
Hyderabad. Okay. How long is their training?
Sir, I'm not sure exactly about the exact duration, sir.
And how long is the training of the CAPF? Either BSF, CRPF, ITBP?
Sir, I think it's about 49 or 52 weeks, sir.
Almost 54 weeks. Ranging
Yes.
from 52 to 54 weeks. Almost 1 year.
Yes, sir.
Okay. We have 5 CAPF, that is CISF, CRPF, BSF, SSB, ITBP. What is the common point in 5 CAPF so that we can have joint command of some of the common points, as the army has recently introduced joint command?
Yes, sir. Sir, the common point so which I find is that all of them are trained such that they can be deployed at each other's place. For example, sir, all are all India services, all India posting, sir. And we have recently seen BSF is also employed in internal security areas where elections duties are going on, sir. And simultaneously, SSB also being employed, sir.
So what are the common points I want to know from you, where we can work in a coordinated manner? It is a force
For
of
example,
almost 10 to 12 lakhs. Army is
yes, sir.
of 16 lakh. So it is
Yes,
no
sir.
less than army. It is as good as army if we take the
Yes.
combined strength.
So one of the examples in election duty, we can use all the forces interchangeably, sir.
Good. One is election duty. Second,
Secondly, in disaster management, we can use all the forces, sir.
disaster management. Okay. Third,
And so thirdly, in border areas, sir, we can also use, sir, for safeguarding our the border, because we have BSF and CRPF, which are more or less having the same training, sir.
for land order and for border duties.
Yes, sir.
And how we can use these forces in war in case we have to face the enemy action from China and Pakistan at the same point, same time. How can we use them? Because they cannot be sitting idly in the internal side of the country. After all, they have been trained.
Yes,
Whether
sir.
CSF, CRPF, ITBP, SSB, when once there is threat to the country, they should be deployed on the border.
Yes, sir.
So how do you visualize if this can happen?
So this can happen if we have an integrated and coordinated command where there is possibility to deploy all these 10 lakhs according to the needs, sir.
Okay.
As having the same going in the Indian Army, Indian Navy, and Indian Air Force, sir.
Okay, good. Means we have some of the parameters which are common for the training.
Yes, sir.
Where there is common training, say maybe of 6 months of training may be common to all the CAPF officers and soldiers. So now we have to find some specific training, and after specific training, we can put them in the assigned role.
Yes, sir.
Okay. How you are related to Devariya?
Sir, my mother belongs to that place. And sir, Devariya is a district where the village of my mother falls.
Okay. What is the economy of Devariya?
The economy of Devariya is basically based on agricultural activities, sir. And apart from it, some activities of weaving and trading also goes there, sir.
Okay. Okay. And how you are related to Mau?
So my father belongs to that place.
Why it is famous?
Sir, Mau is basically famous for forgetting the exact reason, sir. But it's basically a trade center at the time of British Empire, sir.
Okay, okay. Isn't it linked to B.R. Ambedkar?
Sir, I will have to read about it, sir.
Okay, okay. Okay, okay. What is the contribution of B.R. Ambedkar in framing the Constitution of India?
So B.R. Ambedkar was the chairman of the drafting committee, which drafted the Constitution of India. And the pivotal role that B.R. Ambedkar has played is to collect and to get all the best things that we can have across the country from various constitutions and molding it with the help of drafting committee to come up with the novel Constitution of India.
Okay. There is a hue and cry by various political parties that reservation should exceed 50%. Currently, Supreme Court has imposed a ban that we cannot exceed the 50% quota. For general category, it should be 50%. For the reserve category, it should be 50%. What is your viewpoint?
So my view is that reservation is a thing which in current scenario we cannot go away with, and reservation is required to bring equality and equity in the society, sir. So at the same time, the judgment of Indra Sahni case, which has given that the reservation should not exceed the 50% cap, also signifies that there should be efficiency at the same time in the system, sir. So, sir, what I believe, 50% reservation is sufficient enough to represent the people. Sir, at the same time, what we can do, the way we have bifurcated the OBC non-creamy layer and the OBC creamy layer, up to some extent, if possible, we can go for the same thing in scheduled caste categories, because we have progressed a lot from the independence. And
Okay.
sir, we can give a option to the candidates who does not want to take the benefits of the reservation, sir. As recently we have seen in civil services exams, that option is coming, sir.
Okay. Both the political parties, that is BJP and Congress, they were also crying for social inequality. And they were telling that the distribution of wealth is the criteria. Wealth of the rich should be distributed to the poor. Even our Prime Minister had to say that if Congress come to power, a Mangal Sutra of yours, ladies will go to some minority community. So, of course, these are rhetoric. My question is, how we can fill this gap between the rich and poor in our society?
So as India is a socialist country, so the uniform distribution of resources, sir, is required. And at the same time, sir, the steps that we can take to bridge this gap, sir, we can motivate the rich persons to invest their wealth in such a way that it generates employment, and we can have a social equality and parity in the society, sir. So we can have more contributions and those type of institutions. For example, sir, in IITs, we have a lot of funding from the alumni, sir. Sir, in the same method and the same parameter, we can go ahead, sir.
Okay, this is one point, that they should go for the industrial units and let it generate more employment. Number
Yes,
one.
sir.
Number two.
Sir, they can work for social cause and provide donations, sir.
They should, in fact, contribute for the education and health services of the poor.
Yes, sir.
Education and health should be catered for the poor. We should not distribute the wealth of the rich, but we should cater to the health needs and education need of the poor so that their sons and daughters can study in good schools, get good hospital facilities, and later on become good citizens of the country and earn for themselves.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Recently, UP conducted constable police examination, and there was a lot of rush in the trains, in the buses.
Yes, sir.
Almost for one seat, 40,000 candidates were applying for the post of candidate. Ultimately, paper were leaked and the whole episode was cancelled. So, considering this much of the unemployment in the state of UP vis-a-vis nation, what all steps should be taken so that unemployment is reduced?
So to reduce the unemployment, the first and foremost thing is to upskill our manpower so that they can have various opportunities. Secondly, so entrepreneurship should be encouraged so that we are going to have a unit we can generate the employment, sir. And so thirdly, so we have to look at those areas which are having potential to have a breakthrough in the technology, sir. Sir, for example, we are having AI. At the same time, we are having an instance that there can be joblessness. So, but we can mold the AI to upskill our manpower, sir, and it will generate the employment, sir. These steps we can take, sir.
Okay. Generally, employment in the organized sector, that is white collar job, it is good. Whether you get government job, public sector, it's okay. But the unorganized sector is the most sufferer. How will you address this problem?
Sir, as unorganized sector is an informal sector of the economy, so the data which we have for them, sir, is not that much sufficient to frame such a policy which can be very beneficial at the ground level, sir. So what I think, sir, firstly we have to trace them properly and get a reliable data. Sir, after getting that, sir, we can give them jobs according to their skills, sir. What
Okay.
skill set they are.
Okay.
And at the sir, what we need to do is to have activities that are generating employment, sir.
Okay.
So
Okay.
these steps we can formal activities, sir.
Currently, how many days of work is available in the Manrega project?
So there is a mandate to give 100 days of work.
Supposing we increase it to 200 days.
Sir, increasing it to 200 days, sir, will be there to engage the people, sir. But at the same time, the number of people that are getting the opportunity will be decreased, sir.
Okay.
And sir, one more thing.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Supposing we find out that this unorganized sector remains jobless in the particular season, say during rainy season, those who are dealing with the whitewash activities, they are off the job. Then in particular season, following communities off the job. So in that period, if we give them unemployment dole, will it serve the purpose?
Sir, at that time, for a short period of time, if you are providing a financial assistance to them, then it will help them to recover that period. So, but in long run, sir, it's not beneficial, sir. We have to come up with some solutions for that.
Okay.
Those people can trade a whole the year, sir.
Okay, this BJP government started an initiative in which Rediwala was getting 50,000 loan. What do you know about this scheme and how it has gone? Whether it has gone well or it is a flop show?
So that scheme is being implemented extensively in Varanasi, sir. I have seen lot of Redis wala getting a proper infrastructure and proper location for doing their business, sir.
Okay.
So, sir, in my view, it has very well in Varanasi, sir.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
And sir, that scheme is PM Swanidhi scheme, sir.
Okay. Swanidhi scheme.
Yes, sir.
Good. Recently, we have deployed CASF in Parliament security duty. What is
Yes,
the
sir.
strength and what kind of duties they will be doing, and what will be the problems which you may be reading in the newspaper are coming up?
Sir, exact strength, sir, I'm unable to recall, but say I think it's
Almost
around 3,000.
3,500 people, soldiers we have deployed.
Yes, sir.
If you have gone through the article,
Yes,
means
sir.
one DIG must be there, 3 commandants, 1 DIG, and you can say 18 to 20 assistant commandants
Yes, sir.
and 16 deputy commandants, 3 to ICs.
Yes, sir.
This much force is available. So why
Sir,
they have been given the charge of parliament? Why CASF has been taken over? Why CASF has taken over this duty?
sir, there was an incident 2 to 3 months back where some people from the gallery of the parliament out threw smoke bombs, sir, in the parliament, sir.
Okay.
And that time Delhi police were, sir, regarding that area. So after that, sir, this move has came. And so the problems that CISF may face is that sir, dealing with the MPs, sir, was a specialized kind of thing that the staff of that parliament were taking out, sir. And CISF personnel, sir, have to get some training to deal those people, sir, because they are something, a kind of dignitaries of our country, sir. The one issue that we can have, sir. And apart from it, sir, I believe there is no other issue where CISF will be facing, sir.
Okay. Yeah. Who is the Prime Minister of Nepal?
Sir, recently, Mr. Prachand got re-elected.
How he got re-elected? With whose help?
Sir, this I'll have to read, sir.
Okay, okay. What kind of problems are being faced by the Nepali government in day-to-day functioning?
So, firstly, they are not stable.
Okay. Number one, political stability is lacking. Okay.
Yes, sir. So, secondly, what they are doing, sir, they are doing with the influence of China, sir. For example, they published a note of
They
100
are
rupees
under the
where,
influence of China. Okay, okay. Because
yes,
Lenin Marxist Unified Party is supporting the Prime Minister.
yes, sir.
Prime Minister doesn't have the full majority. So Lenin Marxist Unified Party is supporting the Prime Minister. They are under the influence of China. Number two. Number three.
So, one reason is that there is a decline in trade with India, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
Then there is a lot of corruption in day-to-day functioning of the Nepal government.
Okay, sir.
What is our border dispute with Nepal?
So, the dispute is regarding Kalapani, Limprodhira, and Lipu Lake Pass, where their course of Kali River is disputed. And sir, in map, due to geological reasons, it has shifted. So this issue is there with Nepal.
Okay, okay. What is our viewpoint as far as India is concerned? What we are saying on the issue? Recently, they published a 100 rupees note showing a different kind of map.
Yes, sir.
What is our issue? How we are reacting to the whole situation?
So after the publication of that 100 rupees note, so Indian government has not recognized that the move of Nepali government, sir. And India have been claiming that these three territories are lying in the Indian territory according to the agreement that we had, sir, on the Kali River.
What else we have said?
Sir, I will read, sir, more about it.
We have said that this border dispute will be solved through diplomatic channels. as number of parties are at stake between both the countries. There will be map department, archaeological map department, then military department, then foreign secretaries of the external affairs ministry.
Yes, sir.
So all these departments will sit together and negotiate the matter on the table, exchange the map, and then this issue will be decided. It cannot be decided unilaterally.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So let us close your interview and talk. Thank you.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.